Hello everybody, this is Give Anxiety, and I'm bringing you guys a best of 5 series between I Am Soldier US and Carnage. This is the Celeste Open Championship Tournament. It is $500 age jumpers online tournament, and this is a round of 8 series. Round of 8 is double elimination, and this is the winner's bracket, so the loser of this series will not be completely eliminated from the tournament. They will just move on to the loser's bracket. But either way, of course, obviously, you don't want to go to the loser's bracket this early. So here we go. We are underway. Game 1 is being played on Arabia. Let's check, make sure everything's set up here. Move these around a little bit. Alright, so we got Carnage playing as the Persians. And we have I'm Soldier US playing as the Celts on Arabia. So Carnage finds a hunt in front of his base. Wow, yeah, really nice spawn for him right here. He's got deer pretty close to his starting TC and even an elephant over there. Oh, he did kind of mess up here though a little bit, I would say. He built his storehouse on a pretty thin wood line, so definitely not absolutely ideal. So chop through this pretty quickly. But at the same time, he might have done this on purpose because this doesn't create an awkward wall and where caravans would have to like take a very strange path. So maybe he just wanted to chop through this, make it a point to chop through it. Soldier is on berries, however, and he is researching Picker's Glove. He just finished it, and he's gathering from these close trees for right now. And he does have a storehouse here on his wood line. So let me know in the chat if everything sounds good. I believe everything is set up, and we should be good. Let me know if you want me to adjust game volume or if you guys can hear me and all that good stuff. And here we go. Carnage is very smart using his scouts to attack this elephant, and this would be a very, very good start for him if he can. It looks like he's going to kill this elephant right underneath the storehouse. And interesting, you're seeing him research A10 right now. He realizes how much food is in this location right here and how important it is. He's almost losing his scout though. That would be pretty big. But now A10 is researched, so now he's just running a scout around. And he's going to be able to get healed back up full HP. So very nice job at Carnage. Slipping a little bit idle TC just for a second there, half a second. So yeah, this is huge. This is gonna make Carnage's food income extremely good. Let's see if Soldier, he's not building any barracks, so it doesn't look like he's gonna put on any super early pressure on. And yeah, that's gonna help Carnage's eco quite a bit. And now Carnage is starting to gather stone, going for a fast H2 town center, and Soldier's now starting to gather some stone himself. Calvin required to build 3 houses before they can advance to H2, so Soldier's getting his 3 houses down, and he'll be up in a little bit. Oh, and one deer always walking closer to his storehouse would be a good time to kill it. And Carnage is now on his way to H2. Soldier following H2 himself. Alright. So let's take a look here. Take a look at each of these players' maps. So let's see where are their second gold mines. Second gold mine, fairly close for Arabia. Let's see where Carnage's second gold. I'm not sure. It looks like he did probably scout all of this. So Carnage's second gold is actually quite a little bit further. Yeah, a little bit further away. Carnage's second gold mine, and he's placing his second town center down by these berries and wood line here. Pretty good location. And yeah, he's just getting. This is just so nice. Like getting away with a robbery here. It's going on starting hunt and then an elephant. 1,000 food. Like that's just gonna make the. That's just so much food together. Soldier building a second DC on berries also. There's an elephant for Soldier. It's a little, but there was no hunt here, no deer, so not quite as good. And there's kind of an awkward wood line here, but he could possibly gather from this elephant later on. Hopefully he'll remember that. So both players starting with second TC. Let's see. Asking about hunting dogs. Let's see. Either player get hunting dogs. Nope, nobody got hunting dogs. Soldiers now researching pickaxe. And Carnage is dropping down the stable. He is housed right now, though. His second TC is about to get up. Well, he's going to be housed for maybe an entire villager. Looks like he's waiting for that TC. Oh, he is building a house. Which will get up first? House or TC? Looks like the house by a tiny bit. Maybe. Alright, so we got 21 villagers to 19. 22 to 19. So actually, Soldier up ahead. A couple villagers already. And Soldier researching Chisel also, so he's going really eco-focused, getting all 3 eco upgrades before any military buildings, while Carnage is dropping down the stable before Pickaxe or Chisel, or Pigger's Love for that matter. So let's see, and now Carnage is starting to build another woodline storehouse here. He's starting to chop through this, but he did clear this way, so I think was probably his goal. And we got first S bars out in the field. Let's see. He's just sitting here right now. First military building is being built for Soldier, and it's a barracks. A couple of houses are going down. So let's see if this S bar is not going to cross the map quite yet. Carnage is now researching pickaxe himself. We have 26 villagers to 29, so Soldier is up ahead. 27 and 30, yeah, Soldier's up ahead like 3 villagers, surprisingly. Oh, well, I guess the, well, actually, no, yeah, it's kind of surprising. He is, maybe his second TC got up a little bit faster. I didn't see the timings too much myself. And we have a second barracks going down for Soldier. Soldier moving a scout around. His scout is already pretty low HP, though, which is, you know, it's kind of always unfortunate. Want to keep that guy alive. And Soldier sneaking in at really fast H3, making some spearmen. I think he saw, what did Soldier see? He didn't scout the military buildings. Didn't want to get too close as the scout was really low HP. Now Carnage is dropping down archer range and also researching Picker's Love. Meanwhile, 3 S bars are moving in and Soldier's spearmen are a little bit out of position. I think these might only be his first 2 spearmen. Soldier moving his village right away, though. He is going to lose his wood storehouse. It doesn't really matter that much because he was rebuilding one anyways, though. And actually just getting some hits with his spearmen. It did cause Soldier's villagers to have to, you know, run around a bit and waste some villager seconds a little bit. But Soldier doing a pretty good job. Not taking much damage at all there. And Carnage is also going H3 himself. Can be up a little bit later than Soldier. And Soldier has resources for a 3rd TC already. And as he hits H3 and picking up an SR, pretty nice. We have 36 villagers to 37, so those are pretty even. 2 more barracks. Wow, that's a lot of barracks. Or that's two stables and 1 barracks. But a 3rd barracks going down. I don't know if that's the best bet right there. Another TC going down by Barriers and Woodline. We have another stable going down and, ooh, a guard tower. Interesting guard tower placement from Carnage. And we got Soldier training some World Raiders and researching Pulsar right now. It'll be interesting to see if Carnage goes for, what is the building called? The War Academy, and going for the paid labor technology. He could catch up. He could pass up in villagers quite a bit if he does do that, and Soldier doesn't punish him. So Carnage is now H3 himself, and oh no, Mortals. He's going for 2 Mortals, 2 Mortal camps, and his 3rd TC will be a little bit later. So Soldier might be able to pass up in villages by quite a bit here, as his 3rd TC is already up. We got 41 villagers to 45 right now, and getting those horsemen. Are being trained right now. Some pretty nice walls going down for Soldier. And a watch post here. He does have another opening here. And an elephant. Lots of resources back here. Ooh, a second elephant. Yeah, lots of res back there. Ooh, a lot of vital villagers here. Soldier retasking them right away, though. I think that was maybe, yeah, that was his gold mine, I believe. Alright, so we're at 54 villagers to 46. 46 to 54, so that's an 8 villager difference at 9 minutes in the game is actually pretty significant. However, Soldier is putting down a lot of farms, and it's pretty early to be farming. Especially, it would be really nice if you could go out here. Like, this is a lot of food here and berries. Was it 300, 600, 900? I think 1,200, probably 1,200 and 1,000. That is a ton of food. You know, it would spread him out a bit more and be harder to protect this, but it would be really nice to be able to get that food instead of using the wood to build farms. But hopefully he'll get out there later and eventually get on this, use those food sources. It is nice to have a smooth farm transition though at the same time. So now we're at 60 villagers to 52. A couple units moving out here. See what soldier sees. Not aware. Oh, you does see the immortal camps now, it looks like. So that is good information to know. Take a look at Carnage. Carnage does not see a whole lot. Maybe, I believe you might see these. I don't know if that's correct. Soldier, really nice job walling here. I really like this lot, double layered walls. However, he is closing off this point, kind of making it a little awkward. He's not going to be able to put markets back here, really. I could do a market right there. This wood line's a little bit strange. And here we go. Both players have units moving out. Soldier, pretty good force right here moving out, and this would be a nice target to hit. Meanwhile, Carnage also has S-bars, always great raiders, of course. However, Soldier does have horsemen though. And here we go. First engage. Let's see if Soldier can see these villagers first and go for the villas rather than the tower. Oh, a lot of immortals are moving out. 12 immortals, and yeah, Soldier has to retreat here. Does not want to go against these immortals. And there's one horseman down and one woad. And now Carnage is trying to take down these walls. Second layered walls is gonna. Ooh, I don't know. It's not gonna get up in time actually. So let's see how Soldier's gonna respond. He does have horsemen on the way there. Let's get a villager count. 68 villas for Carnage and 73 for Soldier. So pretty even villas. And this is where it's gonna hurt. Carnage, he's really good with the market routes. And he's already starting his caravan route. Meanwhile, Soldier's not. He needs a, and he's low on gold too. He really needs to get that caravan route started. Another little engage here. Well, this will be good information. It looks like Soldier's going to see the caravan route, and maybe that'll tell him, oh shoot, now it's time for me to start a caravan route. So 75 villagers to 76. But Carnage has a couple caravans, so he's getting set up for the late game better. And Soldier kind of just losing some units here. Getting some good information, but ultimately losing the units. Carnage is getting 2 armory upgrades already, Soldier none yet. And you see Soldier starting to float a lot of wood here. Not good. He does see that gold mine, I want to say, right? Yeah. Okay, this gold mine's brand new, so it's a fresh gold mine. He's now dropping down all of his houses, but yeah, he's stacking a lot of resources right now. Not doing the best job, and still no caravan route. Okay, now he's getting the markets. A little bit late, but definitely better now than later. Oops, some more raiding going on. Some horsemen getting in here. Picking off one villager, maybe a second here. Yep, getting in the second. Taking some damage though. Yeah, Soldier really struggling for gold and just too much wood and no stone. He needs to take villagers off of wood and put them on the stone and gold. And he needs to get gold stone for these armory upgrades. And it's Carnage. Ooh, he has a nice cliff. Can't even enter over here. Just a small entrance here. Wow, he has a pretty nice cliff. Pretty easy to defend his caravan route. Actually, really easy. Kind of lucked out there. Natural wall with these like forest and then just a tiny part to wall off and even a tiny part here. So Carnage is moving out. Let's get a villager count. 93 villas for Carnage and 96 for Soldier. He is now starting to queue up these caravans, but I think he's definitely behind a bit in the caravans. And Carnage is moving out with 32 immortals. Oh, and Soldier, he has a lot of horsemen. He does have a lot of swordsmen. They'll do okay versus the immortals. And some bowmen. So he's got a pretty well mixed army, I suppose. Decently. Yeah, they could be pretty good at taking out these Immortals possibly. Especially, it'll be really hard for these Immortals to retreat. As you see, they're crossing the map pretty slowly, and Soldier could use his Horsemen to prevent them from retreating. And this could potentially go really well for Soldier. We'll see. He has the opportunity to trap Carnage's army, as these Immortals aren't going to be able to like really escape. They're going to be pretty slow. They're going through the first layer of walls and moving on to the second layer. However, Soldier's infantry units and bowmen are also slow themselves, so it's taking them some time. Carnage does break through. He's looking for the markets, but they're a little back here. Not sure how much he's getting here. And here, the Horseman may be going in too soon. If Soldier gets, the Immortals are completely trapped. Soldier needs to play this right. If he gets his entire army here, there's just 32 Immortals versus, let's see, 19 Horsemen, 18 Long Swordsmen, and 16 Bowmen. And here we go, huge engagement. Immortals are trying to escape. Carnage realizes he's trapped. He's trying to get out of here. And this is a perfect trap for Soldier. He needs to keep moving these Bowmen. And Carnage is actually doing a really good job of just putting the Immortals all the way in the corner, so there isn't much surface area. And yeah, Carnage is doing the best thing he could right here. It's hard to say. I think this is so many units just that are not able to attack for Soldier here, unfortunately. But I think this is still going really well for Soldier. Still a really good trap. Soldier did have a larger army here at the beginning of this engage. Honestly, this trade is looking almost even. It could have went a lot better for Soldier, but Carnage put all of his units right by the forest, really in here. So yeah, Soldier wins the fight here, but not by much. Hard to say who benefited more from that engage. I guess, yeah, it's hard to say because Soldier, I think, did have quite a bit larger army at the start of it. He didn't win by a whole lot. He probably came out a little bit better there. Nice, really nice. Put multiple layers of walls. The only thing is this caravan route. Oh my gosh, is he really only getting 51? That is actually really, really bad. Meanwhile, Carnage is getting 112. Soldier needs to either drop his other TC. Yeah, this caravan route will not be good. This could lose him the game. Getting only 51 compared to 150 or 100. Soldier floating lots of res here too. He really needs to spend his res. Carnage is in H4. Soldier just not doing the best job at spending his res. He's now advancing to H4. So there he goes. See, 104 villagers and 93. Immortal champions are coming in. So what is Soldier gonna do versus Immortal champions? He could get H4 and get the Palantonin equivalents. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Soldier needs to get out of here. Horsemen are gonna track down these bowmen. This is gonna be a good pickup for Carnage. Yeah, 108 villagers to 93, and Soldier really losing his army here. Soldier kind of doing the same thing, taking notes from Carnage, and just knows his units are going to die, so he's trying to put him in the best kind of position to do some damage. Yeah, but honestly, the story is the caravan routes. You just can't have a caravan route. You only need 54 food, 54 gold. If he drops the TC over here, he has to drop it in the corner, and that's the best thing to help him. Movement speed will be nice, and the gold trade, but it's still gonna be a really weak one. Hopefully he drops his TC, realizes drop his TC here, and he is now building a Saras on this gold mine, so that'll be good. It would be nice if he could chop through this, but. And here we go, the Palantonin is out, scary, Persian army is moving forward, already 200 population, Soldier's very far behind, he's really low on gold at this point, has too much food, and it is starting to look scary for Soldier. Where is his TC? He needs to get his last TC placed right now, and there it is, TC is about to be up, but it's not going to make his caravan route any better. Let's see, both. This is about to go through, so this will help a little bit. Well, we'll have to see. I think the early ones what they do. All right, and here's Carnage with his extremely strong army. Oh, and he's gonna be all attack this TC. This is not looking good for Soldier. And this TC looks like this TC is about to go down. And Soldier can't even fight here. He needs to back off. He could get a small little pickup here with these wolves, possibly, but now the mortals are moving in. And, yeah, not looking so great for Soldier right now. He loses his TC, and now he trying to fire away with these Carpentums, but it's not enough units. He is attacking with, like, very few units. Horsemen are moving out for a counter raid here, so this could potentially do something. It's just Asabar versus Horsemen. This is the engage that Soldier wants, and let's see what can happen. Both of them trying to micro in this engagement. Let's see, I didn't really take a look at how many were there before the fight. Wow, these Asabars somehow wrecking these Horsemen. I think there were quite a few more Asabars at the start of the fight, but wow, Horsemen are supposed to counter Asabars. Perhaps armory differences were quite large. But yeah, those Asabars really wrecked there. And Soldiers, oh, just so many res. He just can't spend his resources, though. And struggling to know what to do here. And yeah, I think really the story is this caravan route. It's the amount of gold Carnage is getting is just, it's like double the gold of Soldier. Lots and lots of walls, but caravan route is just really bad. Fortunately, here we go. We have an engagement. Carpentum's trying to just fire away. He's not max pop though. I feel like he's just fighting with few units here. He needs a He's just taking fights with a very small army. He's never gonna. And just throwing away units really. He hasn't been able to get to 200 population without units in queue in the last like 5 minutes. Looks like he needs to start making some stone throwers. Just needs more military buildings. He's trying to get max pop now. Asbars are starting to pick away at these walls, but he's moving a lot of villagers forward, but. And here we go, big engage. Soldier's population is just not too high right now. He just needs more military buildings, really. Looks like he's just going to be losing this fight. And Soldier hasn't been able to get to 200 population since in the last, like 6-7 minutes. There's not enough military buildings. It's pretty much the story. Yeah. But really, the caravan route, that was probably the main thing in this game. Yeah, that was really the main thing in this game. And it was kind of unfortunate because Soldier's woodline was really rough. He would have had to like chop through this earlier. But yeah, they could have still passed through this and they could have chopped through this area. But instead he decided to build the markets over here and getting you 62 gold compared to 111. Your economy is like basically half as good as his. So. Not making any stone throwers, forgetting about them. They're actually the one thing that can rank, you know, they're best versus immortals too, fortunately. And there you go. Soldier taps out, and game 1 goes to Carnage. How do you, Well, I am new to this Streamlabs OBS. How do I go back to the studio mode? Let's see. No. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and update the score here. Oh, come on. Alright, so Soldier lost game 1, so he chooses the map for game 2. Let's see what he's saying. Take a look at some post-game stats here. And Soldier outgathering, kind of surprising, even with that bad caravan route, but he just was floating res, and he was just losing the engages. I think, honestly, the main thing, he didn't realize that you need stone throwers versus immortals, and he didn't make a single one. Units strained. Tough one. Immortals just wrecked. Yeah, no rights, too. It's always a little disappointing. Oh, shit. Alright, so we're going to get into game 2 here. Alright, so we're going in game 2 here, Carnage, and I'm Soldier US, and it's actually a reverse of the matchup. Now, Soldier is playing as the Persians, and Carnage is playing as Celt. And you could potentially say that Soldier maybe got counterpicked in both game 1 and game 2 here. Now, I'm not sure if he's up to date with the current meta and all that, but this could be rough. Celts are very good on C, and maybe not the best time to choose the map Coastal when you know that Carnage still has Celt available and Soldier did not have Celt available. But Persia, they can hang on C too, not so bad. So we'll see how this one goes here. Alright, so we're in game 2. Game 2 is on Coastal. Soldier down in the South playing as the Persians. Ooh, and I see his Hunt and Woodline. I know, classic Soldier. He's going to gather from these trees, and he's going to have a really late second wood storehouse. So we'll see if it's going to pay off for him. Meanwhile, Carnage doesn't really have that option, but I wouldn't really expect him to do that either. It's Carnage opening up on Hunt and Soros on his Woodline. So, yeah, I strangely feel like Soldier, maybe he got civ countered in both game 1 and game 2 of this best of 5, which is obviously very unfortunate. Not sure if he's up to date with like the current meta, but like I said, choosing Coastal when your opponent has Celt available and you don't have Celt available just seems like a bad choice. So I don't know. We'll see if Soldier can pull out a surprise here. I mean, it's not very imbalanced. It's a pretty classy matchup. The balanced discussion about this matchup has gone back and forth for a long time. And then on C, of course, it's a bit different. So here we go. Soldier is dropping down a dock. Let's see. He also likes to build a fishing boat before his first warship sometimes. So let's see if he decides to do that. And 3 houses are being built for Carnage, so he can go to H2. And in the meantime, this is working out really nicely for Soldier because he did have quite a lot of close trees here. He just queued up another villager, but I don't know if he's going to go for these ones or it looks like he's going to go no storehouse and probably gather from these for a little bit. He is now on his way to H2, or he's about to be on his way to H2. Carnage actually going H2 at about exactly the same time. So maybe a second later. And both do 13 villager age up, or actually 12 villager age up, plus the scout is 1 population. But Carnage, okay, now dropping down Doc himself. The one big thing here, though, that honestly probably makes Celt so good, like you might think they're basically exactly even right now at this point, but they're really not. Soldier has only 20 population, and Carnage has 35. So that's, that's 150 wood. Carnage is actually ahead right now, which is huge. And he's able to queue up a fishing boat right now. Did he actually... Does the Celt age up? Is it quicker? I swear Soldier clicked the age... I don't know, I thought Soldier aged up first by like a second or two, but Soldier beat him by like 3 or 4 seconds. That was interesting. Okay, Soldier does now place the storehouse on this wood line here. And both warships are going to come out around the same time. Soldier is getting handsaw. Let's see, is Carnage getting handsaw? He is not. Oh, both rallying forward. Soldier does have idle TC right now, though. There he goes. He does fix it. But yeah, this is the main thing. Soldier doesn't have to. Soldier has to make more houses, while Carnage doesn't. He already had his houses made because his age up is just cheaper. So that's one real big advantage where that Celt get. Second galley is about to pop, and 2 galleys versus 1 swan ship right now. Let's see if Soldier can get some good hits here. But second swan ship is going to be out really soon. And Soldier's actually house right now. Always throwing down house with only 1 villager. It's going to be some time. Second swan ship's out, and all of a sudden it's really bad for Soldier. 2 on 2. Third swan ship being queued up before the 3rd galley. And Soldier's, now he gets it. We got 16 villagers to 17. Soldier hiding his galleys a bit. He is getting not idle TC though. There's no handsaw coming in for Carnage. But he's getting a 3rd and then now 4th swan ship is queued up. It's 3 on 3, and swan ships are just so much stronger. Here we go, 3 on 3. Carnage is getting really good hits there. Soldier trying to dodge. Did some pretty good job getting quite a bit of damage on that swan ship, but swan ships are just faster. Let's see, right? I know speed did get. No, they're actually both 10 speed, I believe. They got changed a while back. But that swan ship got away and got healed really nicely. 3 on 2, Soldier trying to do some more damage, but these galleys are all really low. Now it's a 4 on 4 with a lot of really low HP galleys. And it looks like first galley almost going down there, while all these swan ships are almost full HP, and it's already looking like good game on water. And that's why you don't go Persia versus Celt at 4 on 4. But it's just so one-sided for the swan ships, it seems like. One swan ship does go down. It's now 3 on 3 with 2 really low HP galleys. Swan ship's 880 HP to 600 of the galley. 26 damage. Both have 26 damage. And Soldier already losing C. So this game very quickly swinging out of control here. Very quick C fight. And Carnage has has C1. Soldier trying to transition to 2nd TC now. Yeah, kind of saw this one coming before the start of the game. Celt are just very strong on C. Their age up to H2 only costs 300 food. And compared to 200 food and 200 wood for Persia, so they really saved quite a bit there with that age up. And now Soldier he did drop down a stable, kind of delayed his 2nd TC actually. He's trying to get some acid bars out. And meanwhile, Carnage is starting his 2nd TC before Soldier. So Carnage is pretty much just has the demanding lead right now. And yeah, Soldier very far behind. It's going to be a really tough one to come back in this. Second TC going down for Soldier. Oh, that one ass bar. Trying to make his way over here, but might be able to. No, I won't even kill one though. Oh, and this ass bar is getting picked off. He does get information about this TC at the very least. And 30 villagers of 34, while 3 of them are fishing boats. So Carnage is just going to have an extremely strong economy with getting C here, winning it very early. And we got a second barracks going down for Carnage. A couple last bars are now moving in. There's already 2 spearmen here, though. And 1 ass bar is really low already. Half HP. Soldier is going straight to age 3 here. But just so far behind Nico that it is going to be very, very difficult to catch up. Let's see if he can pull something off. Could potentially do paid labor and catch up in villager count there, that way. But Carnage going to age 3 himself. And all these villagers are starting to chop through this wood line. If they get chopped a little bit further, the swan ship's going to be able to start hitting them. So let's see what Soldier's plan is here. Looks like he might drop TC right here. Wall's being put down for Carnage. There's a TC for Soldier. Oh man, just some mortals. So yeah, I kind of had a feeling Soldier was gonna do this. He just got upset after game 1, seeing and thinking that Immortals are extremely OP probably, and now he's like, okay, I'll just spam Immortals myself and just wreck Carnage like, you know, just like Carnage spammed Immortals. But Carnage is aware that Stone Throwers beat Immortals, and Soldier was not aware of that. So this will not work as well as Soldier thinks it might work. Carnage's 3rd TC, also very forward here on this gold mine. Getting really far out on the map, and lots of fishing boats. Already 7 fishing boats, just huge economy for Carnage. Very far ahead at this point. Population-wise, you see it. Soldier macro is also slipping quite a lot right now. Needs to spend resources to place farms now. And he definitely could do paid labor right now. That would be his best bet, going paid labor. But he has the gold stocked, but I don't think I'm not sure. I don't think he does paid labor. I don't know if he's aware of it. But paid labor would be the best bet to get him back in this game right now. He is sending a villager very far forward, maybe for Proxy Siege Workshop. Soldier getting really far out with his villagers on the map here. And going for the berries. Meanwhile, Soldier even getting raided here by World Raiders. Just behind by 30 population at this point. It's very significant. 64 villagers to 54.
Blessings upon you.
Oh, jeez.
Wololo.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if... I believe there was a donation. Oh, it didn't show up. Let's see if it shows up. I'll take a look. I'm not sure if it's going to show up. That might have been a host or something. Oh, there we go. Whoa, Rather watch us on YouTube with the $69.69 donation. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Rather. He's a big... Rather watch us on YouTube is a really big contributor to the A-Jumpers Online tournaments. He already had donated... lots in the past, I think over $300 in the past, and now also a $70 donation right now. So very much appreciated. He's a big reason why we're hosting these tournaments and doing this. So huge thanks to Rather right there. As the whole AOEO community really appreciates it. And here we go. World Raiders are getting a raid in, taking out these acid bars, and now these villagers are left unprotected. And yeah, this game is just very one-sided, really, and it's just not looking good for Soldier. Losing just about all these villagers. Mortals are now moving out. And we have 82 villagers to 69, so the economy difference is just massive at this point. And on a large map like this, you don't want to fall behind in economy, especially at 13 minutes. And Carnage is even starting up his caravan routes, so he's just going to make the economy difference even larger. Soldier running out of gold, no caravan route in sight. More was getting picked off here. It's tough when you lose C so early. It's tough to come back. And a couple of towers going down here. Nice placements. Just more villagers going down for Soldier, and it's looking like Carnage is looking to end this one. Not letting Soldier crawl back in this game at all. First armory, oh no, that's the second armory for Soldier, looks like. Oh yeah, just looking at the all resources, the economies are extremely different. Very one-sided for Carnage. He has enough res for H4. Has much more armory upgrades at this point. Soldier very far behind right now. 80 villagers to 87. Soldier trying to put together a force. And now he's starting his market, but once again, it's going to probably be a pretty poor market route, at least for now, until maybe he gets H4 and places a further TC. But Soldier's moving out with units here, but there he's going to be met with his fortress, and he's just going to have to retreat. Whoa, where are you going? Oh, he is on a suicide mission right now. And that is not what you want to do. He's about to get trapped by 47 bowmen. Oh boy. And Carnage is going H4, getting every armor upgrade in the game, just about. While Soldier getting his first armor upgrade, or maybe second. Starting to make some caravans. He's about to be met by this large army of bowmen. So he's about to lose some more units here. And he might have probably even forgot about these units, unfortunately. And Carnage is just making his lead, extending his lead more and more. The rest of these units are going to get picked off, and it's really just a matter of time. 91 villagers to 85, but Carnage's resources way more than Soldier, and he has way more upgrades. So Soldier's going to have to shake off these first game 1 and 2, looks like, and try to get himself mentally prepared to stay alive in the series. This is best of 5, and it's looking like it may quickly go 2-0. Soldier making some rams, maybe over here. Okay. There's all of his gold villagers getting picked off. Carnage, really good job getting out on the map. Good amount of S bars here, but there's a lot of bowmen. I don't even know if that's, and with these choke points too, actually. Good for Carnage. So S bars are getting on the bowmen. Mortals are in the back. Now it's kind of starting to get in this fight here. So Soldier might clean this up here, but he'll need a lot of these fights. He's going to eventually clean this up. I'm not sure it's even the worst trade for Carnage. almost just kind of trading armies, to be honest. Maybe it was a slightly good pickup for Soldier. Meanwhile, the Rams are moving in for Soldier, so nice. The 4 towers here. Oh, and wow, they're actually doing a lot of damage to these Rams. Villagers repairing the wall. And yeah, Carnage just getting every upgrade he can get. Ooh, this could be a nice pickup for Soldier if he sees this. But he'll need, like I said, he's going to need a lot of these. Oh, he is trying to get back on C. I mean, that's pretty nice. But if he does see this, this is a pretty expensive army. 2 stone throwers and just archers. So easily counterable army here. These Aspars will do a really good job. Oh, lots of stone throwers over there. So a good pickup for Soldier there. Some more Rams trying to move in. All the loads are in position. So that's a good pickup for Soldier. He's trying to crawl back in this game. The Rams are moving in. Rams taking out some of these towers. There's a woad here. The woads are now moving in, though. And they're going to make pretty quick work of these Rams, however. A couple more stone throwers go down, but Carnage still has 5 and 2 force firing away. Lots of DPS. Soldier really needs to just retreat here, actually. Still a couple more Rams, but TC, lots of HP, H4 TC, so need quite a bit there. Got 80 villagers to 88. Soldier crawling back in this game a little bit. Trying to get these docks up. I think they got killed and then rebuilding them. No swan ships on the map for Carnage. But Carnage is just so far ahead in like armory upgrades. And he still is like has more resources stockpiled, so Soldier's got a ways to go, that's for sure. But he's working towards it right now. Let's see what his market route's doing though. 121 food gold, okay. So he's got a pretty good caravan route. Take a look at Carnage, is maxed at the 150, 121 also. All right. But here we go, scary push coming in for Carnage. Oh, and the Mortals need to back up, and yeah, the Soldier is probably going to be very surprised in about 2 minutes when he sees these stone throwers absolutely melt these Immortals. Carnage's Soldier is probably going to be like, we're going to have a... Oh, top... Well, okay, they were getting on, only one getting on here. We really should have put the other Rams on this TC also. Yeah, he's going for towers, useless towers. Now the second Ram's dead. This Ram is alive, so we might still get this TC. But Carnage is moving in with this scary, scary army. If Soldier had all pure asset bars right now, they would do pretty good here. But, you know, of course, that's not his army composition. Here we go. Will the stone throwers absolutely melt the Immortals, or will they not? Every single volley went onto that storehouse, so that was really nice. Immortals were able to get quite a lot of shots off here. And this could be a very good pickup for Soldier. The stone throwers still not firing, and the stone throwers did not fire once at the army, and that was about 8. That was about 8 stone throwers that just died. And Soldier even picking up a TC there. Carnage for some reason struggling to get max population. So Soldier maybe doing the unthinkable and crawling back in this game a bit. He still has quite some ways. He's actually in score-wise, he's in the lead. I'm not sure. I feel like he's... Oh, and that was Carnage's caravan route. Okay, he did realize and retask them now, though. But that does make Carnage's caravan route a little bit worse. And Soldier's not moving out, but he's got to push through 2 forts here. Oh, that's a lot of DPS raining down on your army, and oh god, I think you just gotta back up here, even a TC. Was the Ram ships are able to attack the fortress from the sea. I think Soldier's gonna lose his army here though, and this isn't too good. Yeah, Soldier's in a huge gold crisis. He needs to sell food, and he just lost his entire army. Now he's only at 120 population. He needs a better caravan route. Well, yeah, not many caravans at all. So that was a really bad one for Soldier right there, losing there. No, he didn't even take out the docks of Carnage too, unfortunately. Yeah, and Soldier's still in H3, so he's definitely got some ways to go. Now queuing up more caravans, that's good. He is trying to get some map control on this side, which is nice. And if he was in H4 right now, like he would be able to make the Mangonel galleys and take out TC and all of this, and really be able to do a lot of damage. So he's gonna needs to repair this. This is gonna go down. Yeah, if Soldier can hang on for a bit longer and get H4, he'll get to the point where like he can have map control of C and have Mangonel galleys. And it's gonna be really hard for Carnage to take C because Persia has the ram ships while Kelt just has the swan ships. So, but Soldier is just floating way too much food. He could easily be H4 right now, but his macros, he's just missed macroed. He did secure this gold mine now, so hopefully he'll just put a ton of those on that gold mine, and even this one too. Really needs to take your villagers off of food. Get on that stone. All of those villas. And here we go. This should be a really good pickup for Soldier, actually. All the acid bars are moving out here, and they're going to catch these Carpentums. But Carpentums are... Soldier really should have split his acid bars there, not attack from one angle. Now getting back in there because the Carpentums are now just starting to hit and run. Mortals are kind of coming, maybe catching them off. A lot of villagers about to go down. Might be. Oh, you get those. It's probably better to replace those villagers with caravans. Oh, they got through. Soldier needs to train units. He's only at 160 pop. Needs to age up. He could be really 200 pop right now, to be honest. We use H4. Ooh, Carpentums are getting caught a bit here. So they're going to get cleaned up here. Oh boy, but here's Carnage's very scary attack. And now he just has lots of horsemen. So this is going to be very difficult for Soldier to hold. He needs to be H4 right now so he can have access to 200 pop. Oh, and this is his market route too. This is looking scary. This is going to be a rough one. The Rams are here, so potentially these Rams could also do a lot of damage. A little bit of a base trade, but also a TC here. Soldier's gonna lose a lot right now, and he just needs to be H4. You have so much food, you have to sell the food and just age up, so you can have access to 200 population. He's gonna have to rebuild a market. The Rams are moving in though. Oh, but there are some woads here picking off the Rams. That's huge. Now it's just acid bars against horsemen, not the engage Soldier wants to take here, and just still floating way too many res. Needs to be training units. Soldier in a really scary position right now. Just can't get a maxed army, kind of like last game. It's unfortunate he could so easily be H4. Really just missed macroing a bit. And Soldier can't take these engages. He has so many units in queue. He cannot fight right now. Needs to. There he goes. Dropping some more buildings. Needs to sell a shit ton of food. No, do not take these engages. And here we go. Oh, Soldier is getting his units on the caravan route, but there are quite a few units from Carnage here. Soldier's bank is massive, but he just can't remax. Needs to build houses. He's building a house with one villager. Need to start repairing the TC. Can't let that TC go down. That is huge. Oh my god, we got a TC way over here for Soldier. Oh, Rams are moving in, so I might be able to... Oh, there are two woads, though. Two woads versus 4 Rams. TC might go down. Let's see. Two woads are not going to move in. TC is going to go down, though, so that's a pretty nice pickup for Soldier. He is going to eventually clean up this army. Oh my god. Repair your TC. Oh, this TC is going to fall, and it really should not die. Wow. Surviving 89 HP. Pretty lucky for Soldier there. 80 villagers to 65 villagers only for Carnage, so Carnage could... He doesn't have it... Well, he does have a ton of wood. But his bank's not the best. Soldier could potentially be winning this, like... And his caravan route is it's actually pretty bad. Let's see, what are they getting? Only 76 gold. So Carnage's economy is actually kind of poor. He's able to remax though, and he's just going to have a very large army. But finally, Soldier is going age 4. If Soldier can constantly do these trades, like trading armies back and forth, he could, like, he's back in this. He's probably in this more now than ever. He's finally going age 4. And oh god, I hope he realizes the power of Mangonel Galleys. I hope he realizes that they're a unit. All he has to do is, as soon as he gets age 4, make like 3 of them. This TC is dead, this fort's dead, these archer ranges, maybe, probably not that one, but you'd be able to do so much. Oh, this is huge. Oh, this is actually going to get denied. That would have been really nice. These towers and forts are really good versus Carpentums. There are a lot of horsemen here. Soldier needs to kind of buy time right now, actually. He needs to be age 4 and get to 200 population. And he needs to queue up units. You're only at 168. You got 2 units in queue. Do not, oh god, do not fight. What are you doing? What are you doing? Pull your army back. Oh, he doesn't see it. Oh, he's down a lot of population now. And, yeah, not the engage you really want to take here. I think Soldier might clean this up with Defender's advantage, but I feel like he's going to lose this trade. Like, Horsemen are on Acid Bars, and not the best trade here. Soldier now making some Champion Spearmen. I think that's good. Yeah, it's a close one. He's now finally age 4. Oh, this army is starting to get pretty scary over here. Soldier needs, like, way more military buildings. Carnage is going to push soon, and Soldier's sitting at 160 population, probably 30 population in queue. Oh my god, he lost his entire army over here too, actually. Neat. Where's his last TC? Please tell me you're building it. A fort's going up. Oh god, is he not building his TC yet? Oh, that's really poor. And here we go, scary push coming in for Carnage, actually on both ends, really. And Soldier struggling here. Where's the Mangonel Galleys? Where's the 4th TC? Oh, and his gold income's actually pretty low. What's Soldier's market route looking like? 40. Oh god, 47. It's worse than Carnage's. Ooh. $55 villagers to 64. Soldier, get max, drop down 20 military buildings. Finally, putting down his last TC. Only 2 villagers. There we go, moving some more. Army finally gets cleaned up. Carnage is really low on, well, he's got a ton of wood, but low on other resources. However, he's max pop. Soldier, oh, here we go, big engage. Soldier may be moving in a little too soon here. Mortal's not really in the fight. Acid Bars are doing a pretty good job here, though. And it's looking pretty close again. Soldier, he doesn't know about Mangonel Galleys. Oh, God. Probably the best possible, well, yeah, of course, the best possible unit you could train right now would kill a TC for free. Oh, my gosh. You could do so much damage with Mangonel Galleys. This is a little bit rough to watch, but he's hanging in this game. Actually, he needs to fix his caravan route if it's still only getting him. Oh, it's getting him 114 now. Okay, looks like he did maybe fix it. So that's... Oh, those are getting 47. It's like, oh god, no, he didn't really fix it. He needs to fix that right now. Oh, Soldier moving in before going 200 population. Oh, these forts would be down. Can't push in on 2 forts here. He's making a Mangonel Galley. It took him long enough. So he's finally making a mangonel galley. Queuing up some more caravans, which is good. Moving out with some units here. Soldier definitely did a really good job of somehow staying in this game, as he was very far behind early. And Carnage is not doing the best job of closing it out. Oh, but at the same... That is suspicious. How do the randomly spawn ships being queued up as the mangonel galley gets queued? Interesting. So he's gonna have to queue up some ram ships. Soldier gonna have to queue up some ram ships here. First mangonel galley is out. He probably will be able to hopefully maybe take down his fortress. Here goes, big engagement. First swan ships are out though already. Ooh, and the spearmen are actually not in the best position right now. Soldier losing these fights here. Needs to pull back. Moving up some rams, but too many spearmen at this point. His actually eco is not looking so great. 67 villas to 64. Just can't get maxed though. Can't fight when you're not 200 population. Just losing like 10 more population right there. No immortal champions. His eco is actually really suffering now. Ooh, he is queuing up. He does have 2 war wagons about to pop, which will be pretty nice. But just he hasn't been 200 population once this entire game. Now his eco is just really poor. Now it's looking rough once again for Soldier. Oh, you can't run back. Stop fighting before your 200 pop. Oh, so many units being thrown away. And he's not making any Palantones at all. And at this point, Soldier's res is just extremely low. He held on for a really long time. But unfortunately, it's looking like it might be over here. Once again, he just can't fight right now. There's no reason to fight at this moment. Fighting with 160 population versus a 200 pop army. There's no reason to take that engagement. And Soldier's bleeding units. Yeah. And that is about it for this one. He's down to double digits on the food, and he just can't make units now. Put up a good fight coming back in this game, and really, he could have took this. He never even really made mangonel galleys. He made a single one, and it was way too late. Just struggled to get 200 population this entire game. Kept taking these engages like this. Like, is he doing this on purpose, or is this like accidentally sending? I mean, he's trying to save this TC, I suppose. Desperation attack, but can't take those engages like that. And there we go. There's the GG. And it is 2-0 for Carnage. This series quickly looking a little scary. Best of 5, so Soldier's going to have to pull off quite a bit here to stay alive in the series. And Soldier chooses Oasis. Take a look at post-game stats here. Current villagers all over the place for both of these guys. Obviously, the story is Soldier losing seed very early. He still outgathers his opponent by quite a bit, by a lot. But he just struggled for so long spending his resources. And a little painful to watch. He had so much food, he could have just sold it. It could have been an H4 so much earlier. So We'll see. Both players use Celt and Persia. So going into game 3, neither of those civs will be available. Alright, already got the whisper from Soldier about his civ. And Carnage pulling out the Norse. So this will be an interesting one. You guys realize you also told me to start the stream without OBS overlay. now you're giving me a little bit of attitude. I was not supposed to be streaming this. Pretty mad that I am. I should be playing games and practicing for my series, but what are you going to do? Alright, so best of 5. Soldier's down 2-0, so he's got to win this one to stay alive. He's playing as the Egyptians, and Carnage is playing as the Norse, playing on Oasis. Alright, so pond is interesting pond here. It's kind of thin. It's like more vertical than usually it's more of a circle shape. So Soldier's gathering wood from a tree near his hunts. No wood storehouse yet, no barracks. Let's see what his plan is. Carnage is built a storehouse on his wood line. So let's see if Soldier tries to open something different here. Oh, looks like he's just building now a wood line, now a storehouse on his wood line. And so Carnage already dropping storehouse on his stone line. Alright, let's see. Soldier does scout the stone storehouse, I believe. So let's see what his plans are here. Let's see, will either player go for an early dock, or are they both going for fast second TC? Carnage just dropped down a barrack, so little... Oh, looks like we may be seeing a tower rush out of Carnage, as we see a couple villagers on stone and a barracks down. So I think he's gathering that stone not for a second TC, but for a barracks rush. Pulls in a gator, so that's pretty nice. What was that, extra 125 food? Maybe a second one? Nope, I didn't want to come in. Soldier dropping 3 villagers, build a tempo, so he wants to age up really fast here. Let's see what his plan is, though. Don't see a dock coming down, no barracks. Doesn't have enough wood for barracks quite yet, though. And nobody on stone. And there we go. Barracks is coming down for Soldier, building it with 3 villagers, and it is outside of TC range. So, second Priestess of Ra is now trained. Oh, uh-oh, we might have... Okay, moving this priestess out to the wood line and this one to the TC. Couple houses coming down. So if Soldier loses this positioning, or if he loses early fights, he could lose his barracks very easily as it's outside TC range. So it's a little bit risky, just a bit more aggressive. And he's training some spearmen, just regular spearmen. It's actually okay. I'm not sure if that's strange or not. No, not deciding to go Axemen. I mean, yeah, that's okay, I suppose. Alright, Soldier does scout the watch post. Interesting, maybe seeing some war dogs from Carnage coming down. And first couple of spearmen are trained for Carnage. Ooh, really nice hunt spot right here. Killed 3 right on top of each other. Those camels really want to be close to each other. Oop, need to kill these camels before they get running away. But nice hunt right there. Kind of an awkward gold storehouse. And we have second and a third barracks coming down for Soldier, so it looks like he's going for the barracks play. And Carnage is moving out with his units. We got 17 villagers to 19. Ooh, this is a little bit rough. Soldier maybe, he's got some reinforcements coming in though. And he does have his villagers here, so he doesn't want to lose this map control here. Villagers are not being attacked. He's behind in units. He has too much wood at this point. Oh, and he's actually housed to himself. He's going to chase back this army, it looks like. Small early engages here. Don't think anybody died quite yet. This might be the first unit to fall. We have 21 villagers to 19. Carnage just falling behind in the villager count a little bit and now putting up his first guard tower. And the barracks coming down for Carnage. Quite a bit of slingers being trained for Soldier here. Mixing in slingers and axemen, it looks like. This tower's not... Oh, wow. He's actually in these villagers? That tower... Oh, wow. Okay, that tower has some range. Guess that's some pro move by Carnage right there to know exactly the exact range of that tower. It seems like it's out of range, but just barely is in range. $25 villagers to 23. Population's a little bit in favor of Soldier. Another tower is coming down for Carnage, though, and it's going to be able to start firing away at these houses. Is it going to be able to hit these gold filters? I would say no. I'd be surprised if this... No, there's no way. There's no way this can hit the villagers, can it? If it does, Carnage is a beast at towers. And knowing how to build towers. It's going to be able to attack the barracks and these houses, but I don't think the villagers. Soldier, doing a nice job maybe picking off the trickling units that are coming in, but he's also, like, poor house locations. You know your player is basically playing aggressive. You don't build your houses forward outside of TC range, and even the barracks, too. He does have quite a bit of axemen. He could push here, though. He could possibly win this. I don't know. He doesn't really have to let that Rax go down. He might be a little bit too scared at this point, to be honest. Even pulling his gold villagers. Oh, you can't give up all of these houses. This is huge. So, Soldier taking a really big hit here. You might actually just sacrifice all of these houses, and that is why you do not build houses forward versus a rush. He could probably even win this fight. Like, he has more units. Being a little bit too scared. Losing a barracks, 2 houses, and villager time. And now he's housed, trying to throw down these more houses. Second tower going down for Carnage. Both players still on the 1 TC. Soldier moving on some further hunt. That's pretty nice. We have 30 villagers to 30, so villagers are now even. Soldier is ahead in population by quite a bit, though. Oh, and here he has a chance to get a good trap here. If these armies just fight straight up, Soldier has a much stronger army. Ooh, but War Dogs are causing Soldier to fall back. Oh, he's losing a couple units here. Don't want to lose any villagers. Might be able to pick up all these War Dogs, though. Well, they run away pretty quickly. Another tower coming down for Carnage. Carnage actually floating quite a bit of resources at this point. Soldier doing a little bit better macro. And, ooh, pull these Axemen. Take this engage. Force an engagement here. But with all your units, ooh, now, oh god, this is not good. Soldier going in a little bit too early. Going in with half his army only. Now he can go in by losing a few units there for free. And now we got the big engage. Throwing Axemen are going to try to kite all of these Axemen. There are a lot of Egyptian slingers here, though. 35 villagers to 34. Those are pretty even. We may able to take down this guard tower. Population is pretty heavily in favor of Soldier, though. Second TC is now up for Carnage, however. And no stone being gathered for Soldier. And he's going to push off this hunt. And this is probably the time for Soldier to push. Of course, he doesn't know that Carnage just built a second TC. But, ooh, it looks like he might scout it right now, so that's good. If he can scout this, you don't want to really push into the TC, but if you push in maybe a different location. I mean, Carnage's eco is pretty well protected, though. However, there's not many villas exposed. 40 villagers to 37, so Soldier is behind 3 villagers, and he's going to start falling behind quite a bit more. And now Carnage building defensive towers. Could get a nice pickup here, though, if he kills his towers and barracks kind of for free. That would be nice. But he's going to be falling behind in the villa count. Oh, Soldier sneaking to age 3. Okay. Very interesting. He will be able to get Champion Axeman, but no stone. Yeah, I'm not really sure what maybe just purely for Champ Axeman. Maybe going for a timing push here. That could work. Because he has no stone, so he doesn't even have a second TC yet, let alone getting a third. Or even elephants. Elephants could be really good at this point too, but he is also pretty low on res, so it would be hard to get many elephants out. And Champion Axeman and Champ Slinger. I think he's going for the timing push. The Champ X, Champ Slinger push. New meta. Soldier able to clean up this forward base, so it's a nice little pickup. But he is falling behind in villagers now. Down 9 villagers. Pretty significant. And the populations are evening up. There are 30 Champ Axemen on the field, though. That is one thing. But it's going to be tough to push into this base. There's 2 towers, TC fire. I mean, if the Champ Axemen can get on the Norse military, they will be able to wreck them. But it's just going to be a matter of positioning and if they're able to get on those units. And it looks like we may be having this engaged now. Soldier now starting to gather some stone. Let's see if he goes for a TC or, I'm sure a TC rather than a fort. And Carnage, Soldier's just pushing on his TC, and I actually like this. He has a lot of units here, really forcing the engage. Oh, now he's pulling back. I don't know. It's tough to say. He was doing pretty good damage quickly there. And now the Axemen, he should have just maybe kept fighting there. He kept pulling the Axemen back. The Slingers are kind of body blocking the Axemen. If you let the Axemen just get surrounded on the TC, like now they are, really dancing around too much. Should have done that sooner. But here we go. Oh, Raiders. That's a lot of Raiders, and their mate going in for the trap. Lots of champion axemen though, so here we go. This is a big engagement, possibly game-deciding fight here. It's hard to say which way this one's going. TC is giving a lot of fire here. See how many champion axemen are left on the field. There's 26 champion axemen. I think they are doing pretty good work. These raider counts still at 17. 22 champion axemen, 16 raiders. It's pretty even trade here. Both players losing quite a bit of their army. No one winning really one-sided decisively. And Soldier ultimately having to retreat here. Oh, that TC really could have fell. Soldier spent a lot of time dancing around with his axemen and just kind of hesitating there. Like he was attacking the TC, then he stopped and he pulled him back, and then he started attacking it again. But then his slingers were like blocking the axemen from getting on the TC. He could have easily dropped that TC before the main engagement started, and then there wouldn't have been that TC DPS, and he would have picked up the TC. So it's a little bit rough to see. And lots of raiders moving in. Soldier may be losing villagers here. And 54 villagers to 50. That's actually not that bad of a vill difference. Carnage actually on H3 himself right now. One Soldier put down his third TC. Oh, Soldier, way too much gold right now. I think he's now fixing it as he still has 6 on gold, but oh, and the Raiders are now getting in on this wood line. Soldier just has slow moving units. He's struggling to defend here. Nobody on C yet at all. Populations are pretty even, sitting really low at 14-minute mark. Carnage is about to be H3. Soldier does have 3 TCs up now, so that's going to be pretty nice for him. He could get Vill lead here if he can get some food. Get his eco fixed a bit. We do have some champion spearmen here, though. Got 50 villagers to 56, so Soldier's not... He's down 6, but he does have the 3rd TC already up, so... he should be able to catch up a little bit here. Looks like he has 1 TC idle. Oh, actually, that's kind of rough. He has 3 villagers queued up in 1 TC. Whoops. There you go. Now he fixes it. Queues up villagers in the other town centers. Researching Loom, that's good with a lot of raiders on the field. Carnage now jumping ahead in the population though. 60 vills to 59, 9 vill difference. Getting a little bit large now. And Fortress is coming down for Carnage here. Oh, also Fortress for Soldier. It's a pretty good location for Soldier. Carnage is going to see this, but it will get up before he can do anything. There's quite a few low HP villas here, though. That's, oh god. Like 4 villagers just died instantly. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, wow. How is he doing that much damage? Okay. Fortress does get up. Carnage did do quite a bit of damage to that. And lots of raiders just running Soldier around here. Some spearmen are being trained, but he's just going to lose more and more villas here. And there's like 6 villas right there probably going down right now. And not what you want. 67 villagers to 51, and now the economy difference is very large. Populations are pretty even. 53 villagers to 69. Carnage is doing a really good job just being everywhere on the map. Lots of farms coming down for Soldier. Having a hard time defending all these raids. We got the first elephant is now in queue. There are 10 horsemen. Pretty good amount, actually. Soldier trying to defend these raids, but he has no camels of his own, and just kind of getting ran around a lot here. 58 villagers to 71, and now that vill gap is getting pretty large. And you can see it in the economy. This is good. Soldier moving out with a little raiding force. Catching some of these raiders could be potentially a good pickup for Soldier. Interesting little raiding army. Oh, well, honestly, champion spearmen are so cheap. Well, now they're just getting picked off. But doing these small raids like this could be good, since they are a very cheap unit. But there are all bowmen here. Oh no! "65 villagers to 69. Wow, did Soldier pick up quite a few villas, or? And looks like we might have a big engage here. Just one elephant, but one elephant is getting on the bowman pretty quickly here. Oh, he's going down there like 3 horsemen right on top of him, though. That elephant does go down pretty quickly. Fortunately, a second elephant is coming in. Soldier behind in population here, though. I think he's losing this engagement. Oh, the elephant's attacking just one thrown axeman. Oh, Soldier forced a retreat here. And, yeah, he's behind in population by a lot right now. And Carnage is a pretty good lead right now. He has a lot of resources stacked and he's at 180. Meanwhile, Soldier is only at 160 and he's lower on res. Soldier getting a nice little pickup there. Ooh, potentially catching these raiders. So Soldier getting nice little pickups here. Trying to crawl back in the game again. Oh, but Carnage is now getting his caravan route set up. And yeah, this is where the economy difference can get pretty scary. Does Soldier not see this gold mine? Oh god. Hopefully he did scout it. He's dropping a Soldier now dropping a market himself. I'm not sure. Oh, he does see this. Okay, good. Oh, here's a big engage. Soldier's army. Oh god, they're kind of just running. Oh, he's behind in population though at the start of this fight, I think. And he's really low on gold at this point. I think he's struggling to remax here. He's kind of holding, but there's a lot of bowmen here in Carnage's army. And yeah, Soldier Zico's very far behind at this point. Really struggling for gold. Ooh, nice little watch post from Soldier. At least he's aware of this. I wonder if that. I bet. I think that watch post was there. That's probably why Soldier dropped his market. I think he forgets, and then he's like, "Oh, like I see, my opponent's got a market. I should drop the market." Because I think that's what he did game 1. Like they dropped the markets at like the same exact time. Or like Soldier did it right after Carnage. Carnage is going H4 now, so he's at like max pop. Soldier trying to get to max pop. Soldier's best chance would maybe be to do a push here in about a minute, a little less than a minute. If he does a push, that's gonna be Soldier's best chances. Carnage just dropped a lot of res to age up, and if Soldier can kind of trade armies back, and then Carnage will possibly not have the resources to remax. But this is it. This is basically go time for Soldier. He probably doesn't know it, of course, though. I think he's very far behind in armory upgrades. Oh, and this caravan route is probably pathetic. 42. Yeah. So yeah, the later this game goes, it's just gonna get more and more into Carnage's favor. Actually, he's got a good caravan route, and He's going to have access to 200 population very soon. Hopefully Soldier sees this age 4, and now hopefully he sees that age up, and he says, go, go, go. And we got a Raven out on the field, everybody. So this Raven's getting a lot of scouting information. He cannot die until it's his time to go. Let's see where that. I lost eyes on the Raven. Where'd he go? I see the red. Oh, here he's just. And there he goes. All right, so here's the timing push that came a little bit late, but there are a lot of bowmen and 3 elephants. This fort is about to go down. This is really good positioning with these trees, though. The bowmen are so well protected. It's pretty unfortunate for Soldier. Spearmen are now starting to get on the horsemen. But this forest was so nice for Carnage. Soldier actually pulling back. But now we're going to have 200 population versus 180 very soon. And we got Chief being trained. Soldier needs to take this fight now. He could win this too. If he gets these elephants, here we go. This could be a huge engagement. These elephants get on these bowmen. They could. Oh, what are you doing with half of your army? Come on, get over there. He does have quite a bit of champion, maybe too many champion spearmen, but oh, Soldier needs to just force the engage. So many bowmen in this army that. So Carnage possibly overproducing bowmen here. He's going to take down this fort once again. Ooh, maybe pick up some vills here. Let's see the vill chart, 91 to 72. So we're just trying to catch up in armory upgrades. But once again, this forest, Carnage is using these trees very nicely. And Soldier floating a ton of food again. He could be in H4 right now. Really needs to get up there. Some more villagers exposed, 72 to 91. Oh, and Carnage now going to track down these units with a 200 pop army. And and this is looking actually rough for Soldier elephants. Whole army kind of out of position here. And a couple units just running randomly. Not the engaged Soldier really wants here. Bowman hiding very well around all these trees, and that was just a massive loss for Soldier. He is picking up some villagers here. 69 villagers, 91. But Carnage has so many res they can easily be maxed. Soldier's more struggling for res. He is now going to be remaxed at 180 very soon. All the units are in queue. Market might go down here, though. It's going to be a nice pickup, forcing Carnage to have idle caravans for until these new markets get built. So that's a nice little pickup for Soldier. Camel's moving in. Going to be forced to retreat here, though, if he notices. Soldier really needs to get to H4. Needs to fix his eco. Are there any stone mines for him? Well, we got one over here. But needs to be H4 right now. He could easily have access to 200 pop. He has the total res to be there. Kind of just like last game, needs to do a little better job of just getting up to H4 when you have the resources to pull it off. And this one elephant, oh, come on, go over there. No, where are we going? Ooh, could be a big raid here from Soldier, though. This is Soldier's strengths in AoE and just RTS games. He's a pretty good raider. So he's going to get some raids off with these caravans, forcing Carnage to pull back. And lots of horsemen are coming back, though. These camels don't want to hang around too long. And there we go. Now Soldier does do the age up. He was aging. With the Temple of Ta, of course. Oh, these units are kind of going to just get picked off here, though. But it's turning into late game Egypt versus late game Norse. Don't really see this matchup a whole lot, so it's hard to say. I don't know if which civ maybe has the better comp or what? Markets are getting targeted again. This is really good that Soldier's aware that these markets are here. Oh, and he's doing quite a bit of damage with these elephants. Oh, and we got, oh, look at this! Bowman walking into 2 elephants! Oh, look at all that splash damage. One more hit. A couple more hits, and a lot of bowmen are about to fall right now. Soldier getting really nice pickups here. 2 elephants, probably taking out like 20 bowmen. Another elephant over here and some camels. Let's get a villager count here. 45 villagers only for Carnage and 90 for Soldier. Soldier getting back in this game. And as Soldier's strength has always been the raids and these crazy runaround games. And I know he's been trying to get Carnage into these type of games, but Carnage is good at kind of avoiding these and having the all-in really heavy push armies. But Carnage has so much res though that he's able to remax, and he's having a 200 population army at 45 vills. So his army is going to be extremely scary. Oh, now he has log throwers taking down a TC, or not TC, a fortress. Oh, and Soldier's actually struggling to repopulate right now. He needs, okay, Champion Spearman. That's the one thing this helps Soldier so much, because Soldier's usually not enough military buildings, and he takes so long to repopulate, but Champion Spearmen train extremely quickly, 3 seconds, so. Here we go, big engagement. Oh, a lot of the units are not really attacking for Soldier here, though, not the best engage here. And this is, now Champion Spearmen are starting to get onto these horsemen. Lots of Champion Spearmen just coming on in. Constantly running in here. Hard to say which way this is really going. A couple of log throwers are going down. Now at this point, Soldier needs to probably retreat. If he sees it. We got 50 villagers to the 90. I mean, and we got Berserkers now being trained. Let's take a look at, I feel like Carnage is probably ahead in armory upgrades by quite a bit. He is all the H3 armor upgrades, while Soldier has, whoa, Soldier has H4 armor upgrades. He almost has every armor upgrade in the game. Soldier's actually heading armor. So Soldier's looking in a decent spot here. It's hard to say. This army, this is going to be a very hard, oh, we got an elephant leading the push. This is going to be a very difficult push for Soldier to hold, because Carnage has only, he has 150 population and military. This is going to be a big push. While Soldier does not have quite that much, but there are Berserkers to deal with the elephants. Oh, and this pathing is not going to be good. I'd maybe even delete this stable and these walls or something. The elephants need to get on the units. The chief does go down. And it's hard to say which way this one's going. There's still quite a few elephants on the field. They're starting to slowly break through and get to the bowman ball. And if they can do that, then they can start doing a lot of damage. And there they go. They do break through, and now they're onto the bowman. And Carnage is being forced to retreat, kind of running the bowman through. Just a camel gets converted there, not an elephant. And now the elephants are really onto the bowman. And it's looking like, oh, was that a, I believe that was an elephant convert. Oh, and another elephant convert. Oh my god, those were some massive converts right there. Rhapsode does go down, but Soldier is going to clean this up. And Carnage is really low on resources now. Another elephant convert. And now it's looking really good for Soldier, as Carnage is 48 villagers, and he is not going to be able to remax. And Soldier is really low on res also, but he's almost 200 pop. And it looks like Soldier may be taking this one and putting the series at 2-1. Oh, there are a lot of horsemen on the field now, though. And Berserkers joining. So, Carnage is going to have a pretty strong army here. And here we go, another push from Soldier. Both players are pretty low on res at this point. Soldiers have a lot of wood stockpiled, though. A bit too much. And here we go, another really big engagement. These three elephants trying to get onto some units here. I think Soldier's going to be able to retrain units at a better rate than Carnage. Carnage is really struggling to make units, but Carnage did win this fight really one-sided, it seemed. Soldier trying to run around with these elephants and maybe get some raids. Ooh, moving in with 2 elephants here. If he can take out these market lot routes, he could kind of close this one out. A third fortress going down. Ooh, really securing this gold mine, though, so that's really nice. And that's Soldier struggling for gold right now still. He didn't really fix his caravan route. Oh yeah, oh god. That's rough. Needs to just place the markets like over here. Meanwhile, these elephants are... Oh, they're getting caught here though. 2 elephants going for his TC. There's a lot of HP though. It's going to take some time for that to go down. Oh, and these villagers I think accidentally went on the wood. But as you look at Carnage, he's at 140 population. His queue is empty. He's struggling for res. He has some. He could train and sell some wood if he really wants to. But and this TC's going down. Oh, a 3rd elephant joined, and this is looking good for Soldier. Soldier's sitting in a really good spot now. No Priest of Ta. I would really like to see some Priest of Ta. And actually, no seat. He does have 2 Siege Workshops, so never train anything from them, I don't think. I wonder if he might have just forgot about them. And Soldier's at 200 population, Carnage at 160 only. And this is looking good for Soldier. He's just trading your army here. Carnage isn't really going to be able to remax. And these 3 elephants are doing more damage. I really think Egypt is Soldier's civ. He doesn't play a ton of Egypt always, but it's like best made for him. Just with like, and there we go. Carnage resigns. There's the GG. Alright, so these players will pick the next map real quick. Yeah, real quick. Erie, let me know. I think you're still watching. I know our series was supposed to start, I guess, 20 minutes ago now. Let me know if you can wait. Or, yeah, let me know what you want me to do. Can I keep casting this next game? Be for Soldier and Carnage, or do you have to play right now? I can keep casting. Maybe one more, it seems like. Alright, it'd definitely be better if I could do cast one more game here. Alright, take a look at post-game stats here. So Soldier ultimately outgathering him by a lot. Let's see. Text 29-24. Alright, let's try to quickly get into this next one. Alright, I believe both players whispered. Alright, got the civ for both players. Ooh. No, let's play today because I don't think I'll be able to play tomorrow. Yeah, let's try to finish it today. I told them they should have started this series an hour earlier from the original time. And unfortunately, it was really annoying. I wish the admins would work with us a bit more. But they did server maintenance, before the tournament series, and that kind of pushed all this back more. So that was pretty unfortunate. If I put a stream delay on, I'd have to stop the stream and then restart it. And, yeah, I don't think that's smart. And I doubt either player would stream cheat. I mean, I know Soldier personally doesn't or never did, so never would. But I highly doubt Carnage would. Although there was, I highly doubt either of them would or did or ever would. But there was that one strange coincidence on a close though, where yeah, as soon as I mentioned, oh, Megan O'Galley's in queue, all of a sudden a couple of Swan Chips went in queue. We'll chalk that up to just a coincidence. Carnage probably just saw maybe. Well, no, Soldier was H4 for a while. I don't know. That was just pro insight in the Soldier's mind. Well, the caravans, I think they always. The Soldier just saw Carnage's caravan route, and then he would just respond with a mark himself. Yeah, but there definitely should be a stream delay. I was really pressured to stream this series and wasn't supposed to stream it, so not 100% perfect. So Soldier choosing Babylon, pretty interesting. Especially as Greek is probably maybe one of his main civs. He's not playing Greek at all. And Carnage is choosing Greek, and I think Soldier would have liked a Greek here. But however, I do honestly, I think I like Babylon in this map on Mountain Crossing. I like the choice of Babs on Mountain Crossing here. So just going to the bathroom. As soon as he's back, they will be going. All right, and we are underway in game 4 here. Soldier versus Carnage. Soldier making a little bit of a comeback here, just staying alive in this series. Looking back at this at the start of the series, it's kind of unfortunate. Soldier having two really unfortunate games. Well, really, game 1, main thing he lost because of game knowledge, he just didn't know that stone throwers beat immortals, and that was the main reason why he really lost. And then game 2, just really picking a bad civ, bad map really. That was unfortunate. I mean, he definitely could have won. It's not like a huge loss. It's a slight advantage for Kalinal, but but Carnage having a sketchy and very non-standard play in game 3 though. So, all right, but back to this game. Carnage is playing as Greek, and he's opening with a dock on his wood line, and Soldier scouts that right away, so that's really nice. He's aware of that. He just has that knowledge, so that's always good. Soldier's now responding by dropping a dock himself. Just a single tree here, so we're gonna go ahead and get that hundo wood from this tree. And we got the top pond, and it actually spawned pretty strangely. I've never seen it on the very edge of the map like this, and it looks like it's even smaller. I wonder if it potentially has less food in it, because it looks like it is maybe like cut off a little bit. Soldier has a clear entrance to the second pond, while Carnage's is kind of awkward, but the villagers can't fit through here, so that's fine. And both players queuing up their first fishing boat. Nope, I think Soldier's moving villagers around there. No more trees for him to gather from. Soldier queuing up a second fishing boat, and so is Carnage. Soldier's fishing boat. Oh no, it is a bit slower. It's one thing to mention that Babylon's, their docks do cost 200 wood. compared to every other civ dock costing only 150. So Soldier does lose out on 50 wood there. Oh, this is actually pretty unfortunate for Carnage. This is a rare spawn. Make sure that he didn't ask for a restart, but he actually has a very unfortunate fishing spawn. His first fish are here and here. So these fishing boats are going to be gathering a bit slower. Like looking at Soldier, he has a standard one, and he's going to be dropping off this food instantly, and even a second one closer. So Carnage is getting a little bit. The aerial gods not in Carnage's favor here. And now Carnage is starting to gather stone for a second TC. Let's see, does Soldier see this? He's losing a lot of HP on his scout. I believe he scouted that. Looks like he did. 3 fishing boats for Carnage, and Soldier only 2. Not queuing up a third one quite yet, actually. I've always housed. Ugh. He is in age 2 now. Both players are in age 2. Soldier is not gathering any stone, and he's actually gathering. Okay, he's gathering gold, but he built a second dock here on this pond, and he's scouting it. So I actually really like this. I always am a big fan of capturing the second pond, and close fish for this dock also. So Soldier's going to be having 2 docks compared to fast second TC. And I think at this point, these villagers really should be going for stone. He needs to work on his second TC also. He doesn't really need the gold right now. This gold, and he's stockpiling a lot of gold already, and this gold's actually useless. He may be making a. He was expecting them to have to fight for C, but he doesn't have to. Oh God! And here we go, classic. This strategy has become classic and pretty metagame. Is to send 1 villager to your opponent's starting pond and build a sneaky dock. And I don't think Soldier was never real active around when this strategy became real popular, so he might not even really be aware of this strategy. And this is going to be rough for him. This is going to hurt him. I don't think he's going to see this. And this is going to be really good if Carnage gets map control, takes out the C. That's going to be really big for him. Second TC is being built all the way in the corner. Very nice for a market route later in the game. And there we go. First trireme is in queue. Soldier completely unaware of this. Going to lose these 2 fishing boats, maybe even these villagers. We have to see Soldier's reaction time. 2 sables going down. Delaying it, should probably cancel that one. Delaying his second TC quite a bit here. Not a little bit too much stone. He does have this pond though, so he does have that going for him. And we have a barracks going down for Carnage. And just a little random watch post here for Soldier. Let's see. Soldier's making some spearmen and lancers. He's gonna be building a second TC pretty soon, gathering the wood for it right now. Not the best macro, and here we go. Now the triremes move in. Are they gonna be able to get these 4 villas? Let's take a look at Soldier's reaction time. And oh, that is rough. Losing 2, 3. Looks like 1 escapes, and Soldier's probably like, what the hell is going on? And there he goes, loses 2 ships, and now Carnage is queuing up fishing boats. So now Carnage is winning on C, 2 ponds to 1. Second TC still not being placed for Soldier. Really needs to get that TC down. Floating quite a bit of resources at this point. And there we go, finally. Not the best location. It would have made a little bit more sense to place it here. It's a strange location, to say the least. And 2 archer ranges and a barracks for Carnage. And this is a really popular strategy, actually, on this map. A lot of people like to pick Greek on Mountain Crossing and do pure spearmen, like all spearmen and tokes, and do a really heavy push. It works really good with like these small choke points. This map is a bit more open than most. This wood line isn't cutting off too much. So Soldier's going to scout this. He's got his lancers out on the move. Oh my god. Soldier's gonna lose it. Oh, this could be rough. If Carnage is aware, he could take this building out, and that would be painful. A couple spearmen moving in. And we have 31 villagers to 40. Oh god, how is Carnage that ahead in villagers? That is, well, his second TC came a lot sooner. Soldier already kind of falling behind quite a bit here, at least in the vill count. Losing a couple lancers here. This nice little pickup here though. Might be able to pick up this house too. We got 44 villagers to 35, so this could very quickly swing out of control if Soldier doesn't do something here. Soldier does have pretty good army here, though. He could get a nice pickup here. Gotta go. Oh, he missed a chance there. He had a small window to maybe really trap those units and force a fight. That went really well for Soldier. Carnage dropping down at pretty early armory. And we have 38 villagers to 48, down 10 villagers, and that's not even counting the ox cards. So Soldier's down about 13 vills. That is significant at 8-9 minutes in the game. He only has 2 fishing boats. Okay, there we go. Third one being trained there. Couple archer ranges and another stable coming down for Soldier. It's now floating quite a bit of gold at this point. He's really being out on the map, trying to get lots of map control. Oh boy, and this is not good. And we got 54 villagers to 45. Carnage also taking the population lead. Really needs to replace the wood storehouse here. Villagers are taking a hike. So it looks like Carnage may be going to push out here. He does have a pretty good force. And here we go. This could be a very big engagement here. Oh, the Lancers are maybe running away at the wrong time. Uh-oh. Soldier doesn't want to get his army caught here. And the Ziggurat goes down. Very, very unfortunate. You can't get these upgrades. And Babylon, in order to go to H3, Babylon, they use the Ziggurat building to go to H3. And Soldier no longer has that building, so if he wants to go H3 at any point in this game, he will have to spend 200 food and 200 wood to build the Ziggurat, and then he'll have to spend the resources to advance to H3. So that just made an H3 cost 400 extra resources. And he's going to lose 2 houses. That is unfortunate. 62 villagers to 54, still behind in the vill count, and just every second that goes by, Carnage really just getting a bigger lead here. Oh! And here we go, big engagements. Oh, so many tokes though, and they're going to use that forest really well. Lancer's trying to get on them, but just not enough. Soldier realizing and pulling back. That was good. I think some blood came out with that. Alright. Soldier putting down some walls here. Nice. Especially since Babylon walls just cost wood. Really nice to place down those walls. But he is falling behind. Just falling behind early here. Losing that C was really big. Another big engage. Carnage walking a little bit too long here. But I don't think... Looks like Carnage has Soldier outnumbered here. Slingers need to get on the toast. Carnage or Soldier's trading okay. He's got some shield bearers, a couple, but no, that toast ball is just staying really large, and Soldier needs a retreat. And we have 74 villagers to 66, so that difference is getting pretty big. And there's the market for Carnage. And he's also going H3. So Soldier looking to be in a rough spot here. By the way, did you guys know Age of Empires Online is a completely free-to-play game? So go download it if you guys are not already playing it. It's a really great RTS game, as you are seeing. And yeah, everything in the game is completely free. So go download it and compete in these tournaments. This is a $500 tournament. This is the round of 8. Loser of this series will move on to the losers bracket, though. And then the winner just advances further in the winner bracket, of course. And here we go, big push from Carnage. 78 villagers to 71. Soldier catching up, but behind in military. Oh, what are you doing? Get back. Soldier really losing lots of units throughout this entire series. Just that he should not be losing. Alright, so 74 villagers to 81. Soldiers in that 150 population. Carnage at the 160. There are a fair amount of shield bearers here. They actually are pretty nice because they will be able to tank quite a bit. Oh, there are not for almost on the field, although they will be pretty good here. Oh, and there's the Lancer charge. Lancer champions are researched. So here we go. We may have a big engagement. Soldier not really fighting with the whole army once again. A couple of his army kind of got pulled from those Patromos entering. Now Carnage is at the 180 population. He's getting up to it, and Soldier's at the 160 only. He is actually in H3. Oh wow! So he must have built the ziggurat, and I wonder how confused he was when he tried to advance to H3. Yeah, he rebuilt the ziggurat. He did go to H3. And here's a big engagement, but 180 population to the 160 or so. And this is looking rough for Soldier. This may be the final fight if Soldier can't hold this. Carnage marching forward. And Soldier just in a rough spot here. Looking like this may be the end for him in this series. He'll have to try his luck in the losers bracket, it looks like. Making some gates so these villagers can escape. Nice, but 82 villagers to the 85. Down 40 population, however, and also down armory upgrades. Oh, Carnage just not getting pickaxe. And never got Picker's Glove. Yeah, looking back at this game, the main turning point was when Soldier lost the C here. Really nice pickup by Carnage. Soldier with the empty Q. So Soldier is going to get to 160. Oh, he's in H3, so he can have access to 180. Let's see, is he needs to drop down that TC. Where is that TC at? But Carnage going H4. So this is going to be it. Soldier's going to have to make a timing push and hopefully punish this H4 timing. TC is now being built, so Carnage or Soldier will have access to 180 population pretty soon. So he's going to have to make this push soon. This will be his best and last hope, possibly. Oh, a couple Seeds Workshops coming down for Ballistas, and that will get scary. Some more Gardens coming down for Soldier. Oh, a couple lots of towers. This is gonna be really nice for Carnage. If only sending one villager, that'll take this person quite a long time to build that. It's a life mission. You're almost raiding though, just causing Soldier to not push and respond to this. He is getting up to the 180 population, but by the time he attacks, Carnage may be at 200. And it is looking scary. And not sure if there's any other casters around, but I know I have my series of play versus Erie right after this. I believe Soldier is most likely probably going to cast. I know he was saying he was having issues with his mic, but his mic was working earlier today, so I think he can hopefully have it fixed. So we'll see. Hopefully he can. More Prodromos causing more chaos here. And this is, oh, monster. Well, we're falling back to defend that, but looks like Carnage did end up pulling a lot more villagers to build these towers. And a lot of units are not in this fight here for Soldier. And Soldier, no wood. Seeing he just can't fight, can't do this. Needs to queue up some Lancers. And then really no Prodromos. If he like made a lot of Lancers right now, there's no anti-cav. Hipcon's coming out. But yeah, Soldier has the resources to make Lancers. But instead going for his Shield Bearers, they ain't gonna help a whole lot. And now some Rams even being trained for Carnage. Soldier just struggling to fill his queue. There he goes. Has lots of res, can start really almost making his way to H4. His macro just missed macro kind of again. Needs to take all of his villagers off of food really and put them on the wood and stone. A nice little pickup here. Pick up a couple Hipcons, but meanwhile, Soldier losing some army here. Soldier now just placing his market. There's still quite a bit of gold. I think he's on his last gold mine though. It's about to run out. Oh, in this one, but if he can get there. Yeah, 81 villagers to the 73. Carnage getting lots of upgrades, sitting tight. Soldier trying to get out there, get some raids going. Needs to go H4. Got too many res stacked, and he's making a push here now. It's not the push you want to make. This army comp is just, wow, they just got completely wrecked. This army comp definitely cannot push in the towers, and Soldier really just losing. Oh, he's making more of the same. Oh God, that's not the right units. There he goes. Now queuing up some Lancers. I think he maybe picked up some vills there. 76 to 73. And there's the Wonder. The Forward Wonder. Oh, and Battering Rams. TC dead. Lancers are getting on them, but he's not repairing the TC, and it's going down. Mark route also going down. Some more villas going down. The Wonder started for Carnage. Soldier losing his mounted archers. Start rebuilding his TC. And the Ziggurat. Okay, there he goes. Cancels the Ziggurat. Oh, cancels both. Rebuilds the TC. At 140 pop. Queuing up Shield Bears. No! Shield Bears are not the answer to your problem. And lots of resin bank, but you just can't spend them. This may be the final push from Carnage here. As he's, and yep, there's the GG.